Annabelle, welcome back to Financial Audit. Now, we uploaded you at the beginning of this year, end of February, so a few months ago. We've had about 4 to 5 months to make any changes. I hope you had. Are you still 27, still in Chicago?
I turned 28, and I am still in Chicago, yeah.
Honestly, one of the big points of contention in this last episode is just, it's the fact that you're receiving subsidized housing, even though you're choosing to live in an expensive area of the cheapest major city in the United States, even though also you just blow all your money and you're like, yeah, I deserve to get $900 of sushi on a monthly basis. And it's like, okay, so we're subsidizing that as a society? So that was one of the big points. And of course, what were you studying? Spending all the money to go to college? Well, it's creative writing. You know? And talk about, okay, maybe we go into copywriting. And copywriting can actually be a good career in that. You know, I pay a lot of money for a copywriter, so that is something interesting. But no, that's not what you're interested in. You wanted to be a creative writer, you wanted to publish books, but you didn't even know anything about publishing anything? Like, you didn't look into it?
Yeah, I mean, I did learn in school. I ended up changing my major since we last talked. Actually, just because Columbia did do kind of an overhaul of the creative writing degree as a whole.
What are we doing?
Well, they no longer had concentration specifically for nonfiction, and so I took a journalism as literature class. I decided to switch to journalism and communication. It's a combined degree. So,
okay, well, communication can have some things. Focus on journalism. Yes, there's obviously people that working in journalism. It's just not like, gosh, I wish it could just be a bit more generalized, the field. But what's wrong with, like, writing with a focus in, let's say, marketing?
Yeah, I do plan on doing a minor in advertising or marketing as long as everything kind of pans out as it should, but I decided I'm going to use this as a two-prong approach. So I'm going to use my writing, I'm going to do my own craft and form. I've gotten onto Substack and stuff like that. So I figured I'll do the writing, but then also have my real estate, have something more solid and grounded, but still have that craft. I do still think a degree is important to have, and I think journalism with communication is more useful than creative writing.
Yes, sure. Of course.
Yeah, well, yes, I guess. I'm excited to go back next semester and start getting serious about actually just finishing it.
Is the main goal still to become a published writer, though?
I do want to still get published. Like I said before, I've submitted stuff to literary journals, but I just didn't ever, I didn't get a response. So I haven't been published yet, but not in terms of like books, at least like literary journals or anything like that. I know you can self-publish, which is why I opened up my Substack. And I'm doing other things to help kind of move in that direction, I guess.
Okay. Now, a lot of people in the tea world, they want to know, are you still with the dude that won't, yeah?
I am. We celebrated officially the 2-year mark.
By not having sex?
Well, actually, things have gotten a lot better. We were actually talking about, things have gotten a lot better in the intimate setting, but also we're talking about moving in together at the end of this lease term. We are actually, things have shifted since we talked.
Wait, what's made it better?
I think we both kind of got serious more about the conversations that we were having. You know, it's like, okay, what are we doing and stuff, and kind of put a little fire under his butt, and I was like, hey, we have to get serious. We're both in our late 20s, early 30s. We need to do something. So.
Well, sure, by moving in together, that makes sense, but he was just having intimacy problems in general. But he solved that?
Honestly, I don't know. We've been working out a lot more. He's been able to kind of get up, and yeah, like we
get up.
Double entendre right there. But yeah, no, I think maybe going to the gym is what's really helped us. So
yeah, no, I mean, I definitely hear that helps a lot of people, so that makes sense. Okay. Now, of course, you talked about how only able to take 2 classes or 6 credit hours a semester. You're like, anyone that does 15 credit hours in a semester is just killing themselves. Of course, it's like what we all did in college.
Okay, I want to backtrack. When I mean killing themselves, I meant, like, I applaud people that are able to do full-time work and schooling. I just know that it's a lot of work. So I am next semester. I bumped up to, I think I'm also at 15 credit hours.
You're 15.
Well, I signed up for 15. for the fall, is what I mean. So I'm going to try and make it, like, seriously, because I told myself I don't want to go on forever in college. I want to get this done with, so in the next 3 semesters I can say...
3 semesters? Haven't you been doing it for, at the point of filming, 6 years? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, and that's why...
Like you're a forever college student?
I don't want to be a forever college student, Caleb. I really don't. So that's why I'm kicking into high gear and saying, look, I have time here. This job gives me the freedom to be able to go to classes, and so I just want it over with.
What's your current job? Is it the leasing agent still?
Yeah, I mean, I've been promoted to assistant property manager. It's a lot of hats in one role because the firm is so small. So I'm graphic designer, marketing, leasing agent, assistant property manager. I do kind of everything, but because it's a small firm and it's like kind of like a family-run business, they're like, you know what, we care about education, so go to classes.
You guys are destroying your financial future, spending like you have unlimited money, but you're just going further in the hole. What do you mean? You have a literal $1,100 monthly car payment.
Yeah, it's getting a little tight.
$264 in monthly subscriptions.
I didn't know we had that many.
You guys have to take control of your finances.
How?
Just download the Dollar West budgeting app. It shows all of your expenses in one place and helps you monitor your finances so you're not blowing hundreds of dollars a year on things you don't need. Download the Dollar West budgeting app today and take advantage of your free trial. Very cool. And, of course, at your university, your degree is costing $1,257 per hour, putting you at $7,542 a year.
Well, Illinois does do this thing where if you're full-time, they don't charge you per credit hour. It's just a flat rate.
What's your flat rate?
I think it's like $17,000.
A semester?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Listen, we don't even have to talk about the statistics about the trade writing degree anymore, but no, sorry, 8 years. 8 years, you're in college for 8 years for that film, and we're going to be going on 9 and 10 by the time you finish. If you finish in the time that you did. Then, of course, you got a lot of subscriptions going on. You're in an affordable rent situation, not even like a student housing thing. You moved to an expensive area, you wanted to spend all your money on sushi and what was it, fat gay boy pizza or something. You borrowed $920 from a borderline payday loan and moved to Chicago, and it was finance charges at $1,034.
That's paid off.
And at the time of the move, you were getting sober from the sniffies at the time.
Yeah.
And we stayed sober from the sniffies.
Yes, of course, absolutely, yeah. It doesn't even feel like a thing I want in my life at all.
Okay.
At this point. So.
You're still smoking cigarettes?
Only cigarettes. I'm not vaping anymore at all.
Vaping better than cigarettes. Vaping's better than cigarettes.
There was just a study come out that's saying that vapes have lead in them. So I'm not trying to perpetuate lead poisoning.
All vapes?
Well, there's definitely not lead in cigarettes.
Okay, I would fact check that just to be safe and make sure it's not just a one-off, but even still, vaping, you're right, it's not good for you, and there's certainly long-term consequences that we don't fully know, but we do know it is better than cigarettes. Cigarettes is one of the worst things you can do to yourself. Unless the lead thing is real, I have not fact-checked this in this conversation.
It's fair.
Why are you smoking cigarettes? How many cigarettes are you still smoking a day?
I'm still at that, 3 or so.
As far as you stop. You're already at 3 instead of a pack.
But, I mean, I know you mentioned the cakiness. I'm not wearing as much makeup as I was that day, so.
I was probably just jabbing at you. I don't really care.
No, I know.
You're objectively attractive, so it's not like I was making fun of you.
I know, but I'm just saying, I totally get that. Cigarettes are not good. I'm not standing by cigarettes, but at least I'm not doing the double dipping, as boyfriend would say. So I'm no longer vaping, just cigarettes. So that's the next step. That's 10 years worth of a relationship with cigarettes that I have to try and unlearn, along with a lot of other habits that I'm still unlearning.
How long has it been since you did your last little sniffy snorting?
August of 2022 when I moved here.
Very good.
Me and the boys want to give you a
Very glad
taste
to
of
hear
our
that.
gratitude.
And transmission costs, that was a loan. Had another loan to help you move. Spent, of course, you guessed in the month that, right before you came on, you guessed you spent $2,500 that month. It was $8,432. And of course, you said, oh, why did you be eating sushi from time to time? That's $70 a month. Fact check, it was $855 if you want. He is sushi and big gay style pizza.
So, I mean, okay, I was reminded of a quote from Karl Marx that and I'm paraphrasing this real quick. Hold on. But if you take all the joys from your life, like the theater, fine dining, everything like that, you will be successful with your money. Absolutely. But you will not be living. And you're only in your 20s. So that's a slight justification, but not, I think, responsibly enjoying your 20s is where I think.
Joy taken away from people via Karl Marx's millions of people starving in families. But, okay, and of course, you spent a lot of money in smoke dreams, your vapor cigarettes, now you just on cigarettes.
Just cigarettes. And whenever I visit my friends in Michigan, I try to make a point to buy it there, so it's a lot cheaper than Chicago's crazy prices. So.
Okay, credit card.
Hello? Hey. Good, how about you? What? Nothing, just playing a game. No. No threats. indirect contact would be like indirect contact would be like the shell issue something whatever close to like issue that indirect contact I don't see anything about the that's direct that is direct that shell. There's nothing indirect about the so where is the indirect contact? Tell me that. About Kaylee. That's the reason, but there's nothing about Kaylee. That's not a condition. These things are worded around Kaylee, so that's the thing. But I'm pretty sure it's in the condition for example. That's for choice issue. See that. I'm not telling you what it's not really it's so direct out of it. I'm not telling you what it's not really. Yeah, sure, for others associated with you, but I'm not asking for related to you. That's what I'm doing.
Did they? So they put it out before anything happened, or what?
Yeah, they got it. And nothing like burned down, but they couldn't let us back in the movie, so they gave everybody a free pass. And Kristen was upset that she didn't get to watch the movie. So
What the
they
fuck?
take her back tonight.
That's so weird.
I know. So that's all they do. It was so dumb and annoying. You know, I have to go back and sit through the thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I'm just telling you not to worry about it. It's all good. I did nothing wrong.
Well, okay, if you believe that and if something does come of it, you're willing to deal with it, then I'm not. I can't do anything. It's just I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, if that happened, I could still call you from jail. That's not what you like. Are you saying I wouldn't be able to call you?
Well, no, I don't care about that. It's just I don't want you to be like angry and upset and swearing and pissed off and.
Well, I would be angry, but I'm already at that point. They've already done it to me. So, like...
Yeah, but if they keep doing more, it only makes you more angry. That's what happens. Every time you get some sort of pressure, like, you guys checking on you, you're, like, so angry about it. It's like, well, you're going to be more angry. They're holding you in jail.
Well, yeah,
Something so dumb.
obviously, it's pretty hard to be happy about it, to be like, oh yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome.
I know, but that's why right now I'm like, just don't even go there. You don't want to deal with that. It's not worth it. That's what I'm saying.
Just let them get away with it.
Well, it's like there's nothing you can do. They've got, like, it's the worst in the law. They don't have an investigation, especially with, like, the shit going on. And, like, you know, women get killed. Like, they don't take it lightly. This isn't, like, shoplifting or, you know, even, like, drug possession. But...
Yeah, well, that sounds like a them problem that they like, because they make it a me problem that I'm in my head about this shit, but then it should also be a me problem that they're in their head about it.
Well, yeah, but then they have the power to say, oh, you're in your head about it. We're going to mandate you to go to 15 sessions of therapy, and if you don't go, you're going to jail.
Whatever. I fucking hate that therapy, and I prefer not to do it if I had a choice. But if they want to waste tax dollars making me go to therapy, whatever. Like that's one good thing I get about it. Get out of it.
Well, as of right now, you do have a choice, so you don't have to, like, you're off probation.
I don't have a choice. It was already posted, and I had to post that. Like, there has to be even the tiniest repercussions for these people while I'm in the meantime while they're waiting for the full thing. Yeah, so your point is that they already know, so them trying to get me more charges would delay it, which would actually be good for them, right? And see, I would agree with you, but I like firmly believe I did nothing wrong. Like, even if the police were like, yeah, he did do something wrong, like, let's breach him and send a warrant out, I could fight that. Well, I think I'd go to duty council first, so it's exposed to duty council that I didn't do anything wrong. The police breached me for a condition that I didn't have. I already own over 10,000, so I really don't care about it. If they have 10,000, they're probably going to but they can't cut you off. Okay.
I'm like in a shit market, so if you need anything,
All right. The funny thing is though that I don't understand if like I think Kaylee's just sick of going to police or probably tired of it or it's like embarrassing because I don't understand why she would have all of her messaging platforms closed as if she didn't want me to message her if they were trying to get me in trouble. Oh no, I know they will. But my point being is that, like that's the one thing I don't understand. I know people are trying to do it. I know this, but the one thing I don't understand is why she's so close. I don't know if she doesn't want to do it. Maybe she doesn't want to do it. Not to do it. Well, I know one thing that goes through her head. That's such an innocent victim. I didn't though. I haven't. You told me not to breach my conditions, and I'm still upholding that. I didn't breach my condition. You still haven't told me not to breach my condition. But that's how the law is supposed to work. It's supposed to follow the word.